Jeremy. How are you?
Very well, thanks. Now, just explain for us then what happened last night.
Last night we had a dinner at the Rotary Club of Portland to pass on some money for the Rotary House project in Warrnambool.
Now, this is a project, of course, which has been going for some time, but for those who perhaps aren't familiar with it, just briefly outline for us, what this project's about, I guess, and what's gone into getting it up to this stage.
What the project's an accommodation unit that's currently underway in Timor Street in Warrnambool, and it's designed to provide low-cost beds for family members of people from outlying areas, such as Portland, that need medical treatment in Warrnambool.
Right. And why has Rotary sort of got behind this then? What's been the driving sort of thing for you guys?
Well, I guess it's a Rotary project, and we're very obviously a Rotary Club here. All the Rotary clubs are very involved in this. We've been involved in several of these across the state, and it's just a fantastic project. It's going to be something that helps our community perhaps more than it helps Warrnambool, because it's for people that have to travel to these areas, for people that require urgent treatment and have nowhere. The family members have nowhere to stay while they're there unless they pay out big dollars. So we're here to help those people.
Right.
It's a great community project.
So there's obviously a real need for this kind of a facility in the community.
Oh, absolutely.
So and as you say, then it's really to serve, I guess, quite a wide area. Then, is it?
Yeah, it's depending on who needs treatment where. I guess like they have a Rotary House in Ballarat, and people go there for cancer treatment from all over Victoria. And it would be, I imagine, the same in Warrnambool. You would have people from southwestern Victoria. Have to travel many miles to go there to get treatment.
So how does it work exactly then, or how will it work, I suppose?
Well, without knowing the ins and outs of every little bit of it, but if your family members are being treated in Warrnambool, you would apply to be able to stay with those people by talking to the people from Rotary House. Okay,
and what do we know? What sort of accommodation though it potentially will offer, and I'm presuming it's all. The idea is that it's all sort of a free service, is it, or how does that work?
No, it's a low cost service. There would be some small charges. The units are similar to hotel bed type units, fairly basic, but provide your basic needs, and it's all. I would think that it depends on the amount of funds that you're able to provide as to what the cost might be.
I see.
But depending on how much is raised for this project, a lot of that money might go towards to the ongoing upkeep and that sort of thing as well.
Indeed. So tell us a bit more about the amount of money then and the source of that and so on from that was announced last night.
Okay. Well, what happened last night is we had a bequest from Andrew Jack. Andrew Jack passed away on the 7th of February last year. He was a member of our Rotary Club since August 1978. Andrew had a very keen community spirit, and he just loved the idea of Rotary House and was very keen to see that happen. So Andrew has donated a cheque through the Rotary Club of Portland and another one through the Rotary Club of Portland Bay. So last night we had a joint meeting with those two clubs and presented both those cheques. The cheques totalled, it was $125,000 each, so
Wow.
It totalled $250,000.
Very nice indeed. And what does that represent in terms of the funding that you need for this project?
I think that this, from my understanding, the last update prior to last night was that it needed around about the 50 to 80,000 to complete.
Right.
So we've not only completed it, we've supported it for quite some time into the future.
Oh, that's great news, isn't it, for those who are going to benefit from it? Is there a hopeful sort of finish date for the facility as well, and a time at which you're hoping it'll be up and running and be able to be used by people?
Look, at this stage, I'm not sure on what the actual the up and running date is, but I know that they've only just sort of turned the first sod of soil.
Right.
Things get once the funds are there, things get built fairly quickly. So I shouldn't be surprised at early in the new year.
Lovely, Steve. Thank you very much for that, and we look forward to just to seeing it finalised and great news, of course, for Rotary and for those who will benefit from it in the future.
Absolutely, I think it's an excellent project, and